Hello and welcome to SABA Sounds Audio Lounge, where we help you get the high quality audio for all of your audio needs. So we've already taught you how to import the audio and how to start a project file, which if you haven't already seen those videos, they are previous ones in the series, so feel free to go and watch them. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at EQ and effects, filters, to make the audio sound better. So I'm going to increase the volume on this here. And then over here on the screen, you can see there's 4 channels. So I'm going to select the one that I want to add effects to. If I have background music selected and I put EQ, it's not going to affect the voice recording at all, which is what I want to edit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and press voice, and then I'm going to go ahead and press this EQ button right here. So you can see there's already some sort of EQ. Now I'm just going to show you a bit about the different things on here. So you can see that there are multiple options here, multiple colored shapes. What you can do is you can select them to either add them or take them off. So I'm just going to deselect them all just so I can show you a few things about it. So if I go ahead and press on these top 2 here, it highlights 1 and 3, and you can see that those are yellow. And so that just means when I play it back.
Hello and welcome to SABA Sounds Audio Lounge, where we help you get all your high quality audio for all of your audio needs.
It will just continue to loop. So what that does is it just means that I can kind of hear the audio real time. And in fact, I might actually want to take it away off of 3 or shorten it so that it is always on specific audio, so that it's never quiet, so I can actively hear how it changes. So if I go ahead and press play, you'll be able to hear the raw audio. And I'm going to have a low pass filter, which means that all the low frequencies are going to be completely cut out with this type of thing. So if I go here, you can see that it can actually go pretty high up, and if this is how you want it to sound, it would sound pretty bad. It would just be super high end frequencies, and basically nobody could hear it, but the people who could, it would hurt their ears. And then the same thing goes for all the way on the right. If you press this shape here, you can go ahead and take off the super high end frequencies, which will generally be the harshest ones. These will be the muddiest ones, making it harder to understand the person who is talking if they are not, even if they're talking clearly. The thing about my microphone, if it's only picking up super low ends, it's not going to help if it's muddy. So you can see here that if I choose a mid-frequency area, I can actually move it wherever I want, and I can actually make it where it's super low or super high in different areas. And basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking for those frequencies that are really harsh that I don't like. So I'm just going to find one. I'm not going to look for all of them, but a good way to figure it out is just have it playing back and then just bring it all the way up, move it side to side, find which one you don't like, and then bring it down a bit. And this isn't just like, oh, that doesn't sound good by itself. It's like, oh, this kind of actually hurts my ears. That's the one you're going to be looking for. That's the one that you're going to want to actually bring down. So I'm going to press play. Okay, so this is a very basic EQ. If I was going to go ahead and try to make it for like a huge project, I'd probably be doing a bit more stuff, boost the spots that I think sound a bit better, or if it's not, doesn't sound quite as good, then I'd probably find better spots to take down and stuff like that. So over here, it's going to play back and it's going to have the EQ already added.
To SABA Sounds Audio Lounge, where we help you get all your high quality audio for all of your audio needs.
Okay, so that is the EQ. Now, I mentioned effects as well, so there's other effects that you can do, and I'm not going to go over all the ones on this list. That would take a little while. What I'm going to talk about is a few main ones. So the first one I'm going to be talking about is stuff like the compressor, which is going to basically just help keep the audio at a specific level. You'll have to mess with it a bit, but once you find where you want it, that's generally where you're going to keep it. Pitch is just changing how something sounds, so it can make something sound really high or really low. So you could do pitch correction or vocal transformer or pitch shifter, whichever one. But basically that just allows you to change the pitch of the audio. Once again, remember that if it is too high or too low, it will not sound very good, in the sense that it will sound very fake. Now, reverb. Basically what reverb does is it adds some space in your voice. It adds some almost echo, but not quite. So basically in this room, there's a lot of stuff in here, so as I talk, it's not like bouncing off the walls a lot and getting back, which causes, some of that reverb, which makes it seem like I'm speaking in a very big empty space. Now, if I wanted something that sounded more like that, and I know that in a lot of, let's say, music, there's going to be a bit more reverb than in just a room presentation like this. So reverb will do that, where it allows you to change how it sounds, the space that you're talking in. Those are the main ones that I want to talk about. There's obviously EQ, but there's already the EQ button. But let's say you started a different filter first. You can press EQ here. So this is how you add effects to all of your audio if you want to. Just make sure that you have the selected track that you want to edit. So this one I edited voice, the EQ a tiny bit. Stick around for the next episode to learn how to kind of splice up your audio to make it sound better. So thank you for watching. This is SABA Sounds Audio Lounge, where we help you to get the high quality audio for all of your audio needs. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.